Thanks for clicking on today's video. So in today's video, I want to talk about the Vice President, JD Vance. If you don't know who that is, well, I think he's probably going to be one of the best vice presidents we ever had in American history. A lot of vice presidents don't go out there and say stuff that people will remember throughout American history. But I think that JD Vance actually put his foot down and made a statement that will probably echo for another 10 years, if I'm being completely honest. So the other day, JD Vance was being interviewed by CBS. He had an interview with this woman named Margaret. I don't know who she is at all, but I guess she's a big news reporter on CBS. I don't really follow the news reporters on these news networks. He was having an interview with her, and she was talking about the borders, if people should be vetted. She was making an argument that under the Biden administration, people were being vetted well, and they were not. They were just let go. They were just pretty much captured and let go into the country. So in an interview, she asked him about vetting and whatnot, and his response is priceless. Like I said, it's probably a historical slogan for the next 10 years. So I wanted to watch this part of the interview. You can go anywhere on Twitter and watch the whole interview. I just wanted to react to this part because I thought it was very interesting. Before we get into the video, go ahead, like this video, subscribe to this channel for more content like this.
Well, Margaret, I don't agree that all these immigrants or all these refugees have been properly vetted. In fact, we know that there are cases of people who allegedly were properly vetted and then were literally planning terrorist attacks on our country. That happened during the campaign, if you may remember. So clearly not all of these foreign nationals have been properly vetted.
But there are 30,000 people in the pipeline, Afghan refugees.
But my primary concern as the vice president...
Ma'am, who cares about that? What? What does that have to do with what he just said? Man, these news reporters, dude, they're always trying to lead you away from what you're trying to talk about. That's what I like about Vance, because this dude is just focused on what he's talking about.
President, Margaret, is to look after the American people. And now that we know that we have vetting problems with a lot of these refugee programs, we absolutely cannot unleash thousands of unvetted people into our country. It's not good.
These people are vetted.
Just like the guy who planned a terrorist attack in Oklahoma a few months ago, he was allegedly properly vetted, and many people in the media and the Democratic Party said that he was properly vetted. Clearly he wasn't. I don't want my children to share a neighborhood with people who are not properly vetted, and because I don't want it for my kids, I'm not going to force any other American citizens' kids to do that either.
Thank you.
And that was a very particular case. It wasn't clear if he was radicalized when he got here or while he was living here.
I don't really care, Margaret. I don't want that person in my country, and I think most Americans agree with me.
Spot on, dude. And honestly, guys, the first time in ever as I've been watching politics, this is on the nose when it comes to us American people. We don't care how the vetting process goes anymore. We don't care about being called racist or fascist or sexist or whatever you want to freaking throw on the pot, because I think that people it's just been so normalized because people say it all the time, and it doesn't even have meaning no more. So when you sit there and say, well, it's racist to send them back to their country where they belong at, where they properly should go through the system that we have set up to come to this country, and then you're called racist, people just don't care anymore. Normal people don't care anymore. I know I'm not racist. JD Vance knows he's not racist. If he was, he wouldn't be a vice president. There would be no way he would make it as a vice president if he was found in blackface like freaking Justin Trudeau in Canada. I think JD Vance, the first time I've ever watched interviews, he was just speaking directly from the American people. This is what we all feel like. Even people who voted for Kamala probably even feel this way too. We don't care no more. We don't care. We want these people out of our country. It's making taxes really high because we have to take care of them. And we just don't want them in here no more. Go do it the legal way. Many people who came here legally and they're immigrants are mad about this because they had to go through all these hoops, wait years and years and years to finally be legalized. But these people could just pour in and get free citizenship. Trump just stopped the birthright citizenship, which obviously is going to go to court, go to the Supreme Court. I hope the Supreme Court sides with Trump, which it looks like it's going to. All this just needs to stop because, we're the land of immigrants, and I understand that. We migrated, we took over. We have a system where people from other countries could come in and contribute. That's why we're the most powerful country in the world. But just having people, criminals, just coming into this country, and if you're illegal, you're a criminal because you did not come here legally. I understand that Trump has to be careful for what he's doing because Biden let them come in. Biden opened the door, let them come in. So it's not totally 100% their fault because they were just told to come over here. So I know that Trump is doing the right thing, just taking all of the drug cartels, all the criminals first. Then I know they're working on a plan for people who actually want to contribute to society, which is good. So yeah, I just wanted to show this video because it's just awesome that JD Vance actually said what the American people think. I think of this like, we don't care, Margaret. We don't care about, oh, this, what about this, what about that? We don't care. They're illegal. We want them out. And the election spoke for itself. Anyway, this video is kind of short, and I kind of just ranted a little bit, but I just thought this was really interesting how this vice president actually spoke for the American people. This is what we all think. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Go ahead and like this video for more content like this, and I'll see you guys in the next video.